What is up, everyone? So today we are working on this tutorial, but that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose is for what you clicked on, and that is crazy expensive parts. Let's see. I know right now. We put the parts on top of other parts. Let me explain what this is. This is a LG 248 kit. This is for a Gator. And when I went to go purchase this kit online, it was, I don't 100% remember, but it wasn't that big of a problem to buy. But when I went to go pick it up in my local area because the person wanted it to be done today, it was $68. In fact, right now I just looked it up. If I were to buy it online, it could be here tomorrow at between 10 o'clock and 3 p.m. For $49. So for $17 more, I had to pay plus tax. Well, kind of tax. Technically, a tax is included. I live in Oregon, so there's really not a sales tax, but there is a tax. It's called a cat tax. It's stupid. I'm not gonna get into it. So, $68. And because the person wanted it today instead of waiting another time. So I kind of want to go over the plus and minuses of using your local supplier and what it can potentially do and what you're going to have to expect. So sit down, relax, and let's get chatting. So springtime is amongst us, and I am hip deep, knee deep, arms deep. I don't know, whatever is really high in maintenance and spring tune-ups doesn't turn on, that type of nonsense. We have all seen it before. And one of them was a Gator, and we wanted to have a spring tune-up, so went over and got it. It also had a John Deere tractor and another John Deere tractor. I don't know why he needs two of them, but he has two. Wanted both of them done. So the parts that he needed done today. Well, technically this was yesterday, but he needed it. So I told him, like, yeah, if you can wait, we could save a little bit of money. He didn't want to. He's fine with it. I mean, the John Deere alone was like $4,000. I'm sure he doesn't care if he spent $18 more. But this kit, exact same kit, if I were to buy it, like I said, it's $49. I also got a LG 265. He has two of the exact same mowers, so I think it's a 584, something like that. The LG 265 was a little bit more expensive. It was $72. And if I were to buy it online right now, it would be $51.26. So that is a little bit of a difference. So this individual, let's break it down. $18 more for this. 72 minus 51, what is that? $21. 21, so now that's, let's do 21, that's 42 plus the 18. So now that's $60 extra he spent just to have it today. So I want to go over that. If you can wait. So here, let's go over the pros of doing it right now and then. Pro. I know this box is genuine. Came from a reputable dealer. That's pretty much all they deal with. I mean, they do other stuff, but they do a lot of John Deere. So I know this is 100% genuine. And I paid the price for it. It's also like 30 minutes away from my house. And in addition to that, never mind, we're going to get to the cons later. The other thing is, I got it today, well, yesterday. So that's another pro. You get it quick and fast. Another pro is you get to support a business. Now, where I got it was definitely not a small business. I'm not going to mention a name, but it's definitely not small. But it's not the global conglomerate that will eventually take over our lives one day, known as Amazon. So there's that. But, it is what it is. So those are the pros. What are the cons of this? Cons go as follows. More expensive. This was definitely more expensive, so we found out $60. Plus, I don't drive the most fuel efficient vehicle. So let's say, I think it was roughly 18 miles. I said 30 minutes, but a lot of that stop and go because of where I had to drive. Let's say 18 miles. I get 18 miles to the gallon. At 5.65 a gallon, that's another there and back, $10, rounded down. So now it's $70 more I have to charge this individual because of today. That's it. Literally today, not tomorrow, today. So there's that con. The other con, it's pretty much just the price you need in the local area. So that's biggest con, in my opinion, doing anything like that is if you do a third party site, you're not gonna really save any money. But the biggest one for like Amazon or eBay or anything kind of sketchy is you don't know the quality of it. Because this may say it's this, I cannot tell you. Look, let me show you a quick video of this. You type in that amount, the code. You go and John Deere, look up the code, like LG248. Boom, done. You'll get probably the OEM one, maybe, and then you'll also get the cheaper versions. Now those cheaper versions are just knockoffs. They're low quality. They probably don't give you anything good. They're definitely not OEM, and it's just not a good idea. But even the one that looks like the OEM potentially could be a counterfeit or counterfeit. That's really the best word I could come up for it. So that's really kind of the downfall of it. So one might say you could even try to price out the individual pieces in there and try to, maybe save some money that way. I've done that before. You literally save like $5. There's really no point in doing that. All the time you spent doing that, not worth it. So point of the video is understand that if you're going to be purchasing stuff online, there's bonuses and negatives. If you're going to be purchasing stuff in person, there's bonuses and negatives. Because I get a lot of messages or comments like, where do you buy the parts? And I'll tell you right now, if it's stuff like this, I go to the local dealer if I need it today. If I don't, I go through a reputable site and I buy through them. Or potentially Amazon if I tell them, like for instance, this individual with the mower wanted the carburetor. I told him I could get a Brix one that's expensive, or I can get a knockoff one which is not expensive. It'll probably run just fine. And he's like, yeah, just go ahead and do that. That's fine. That's completely acceptable in my book. They know their risk. They're willing to accept it. You're going to do your work as best you can, so on and so forth. Problem comes when you buy something you thought was original and it's not. So understand that when you do that, you're really kind of taking a risk. But especially with Amazon, if you think it's really bad, just send it back. Jack Small Engines, send it back. All that kind of thing. The problem is that takes time. And you really kind of need to weigh your time. So if this is a small little project you shove out in the corner of the garage, go right ahead, take your time. But if you need it done today, you might have to bite the bullet and do it. So it's kind of a weird little video, I know, but I wanted to kind of explain where I get the parts. If I need it original, I need it today with my local suppliers. Local suppliers could be John Deere, if you have anything else. A lot of like steel shops have their own little parts. A lot of retailers that sell commercial equipment will sell parts, stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about. If you don't need it today, reputable third-party sites, or if you want to take the risk, Amazon and eBay. So quick little video I wanted to put together and kind of show you the downfalls and pits and pros and cons and whatever you want to call it of buying online parts. So if you like what you see, keep watching, subscribe, definitely leave a comment below. If this helped you out, leave a thumbs up. It definitely helps me out. I'll catch you on the next one. You have a good night.